So there's an article from Eurogamer that actually piqued my interest from, I believe it was it was actually today, I guess. It was the 1st. And Fortnite player sparks griefing debate after taking out rocket viewing party. Alright, so... okay. So here's what's going on in Fortnite right now. They've been having all of these like little events in the game. Are they leading up to something? Do you know? You play Fortnite more than me. To me, looking in from the outside, it doesn't seem like it is. Because we had the meteor, nothing happened.
Right.
Then we had this rocket. The rocket people are watching, which eventually bounced off that shield up there, right?
Correct.
Isn't there a crack in the sky now?
Yes.
And nothing happened. So unless the shield keeps taking damage and eventually breaks and they replace... Eventually they'll replace this map, be like changed or destroyed. I don't know.
That's what the thought was. Originally, I thought what would have been cool. Right. I thought what would have been cool with the rocket launching, is if like the rocket launches, the map changes, and then like instead of people dropping in from the battle bus, they drop in from the rocket. It's like in space or something. I thought that could have been kind of cool, but that clearly wasn't the case. So now no one really knows what's going on. No one has any idea.
Yeah, and well, when they didn't go that direction with the meteor, because I've been paying attention to some of these little events too from the outside. They didn't go that direction either with the rocket. So I'm not sure if it's leading up to something or if it's just like nothing.
Right.
But regardless, people were very interested in that event, to the point where they had in-game rocket viewing parties. So basically, players would go into... Now, can you explain this to me, by the way? It's like, what's the difference between solo mode and just normal battle royale?
Yeah, so solo mode is like what I'm doing in the gameplay here, where you're basically just playing by yourself against 100 other people. You can do squads where you're in teams of 4, and you can do duos where it's you and one other person, and it's like basically 50 groups of 2, 25 groups of 4, or 100 solo people. Is basically the modes that you'll see.
Okay. So some people will play with 4 other people, and they'll run around with those 4 people?
Correct.
That seems like it'd be insane.
It's crazy, yeah.
Have you done that?
Well, it's you and 3 other people.
Yeah, have you done that?
Yes, yeah, that's usually what I play for the most part, actually.
Okay.
It's really fun.
With, like, your friends like Luke and stuff, yeah.
Right.
Okay. So that's interesting, because I didn't actually know that. But this was in solos mode. So I guess that makes it a little worse, even, in the sense that, like, everybody were strangers in this,
yeah.
Likely, unless they somehow ended up in the same lobby through pure luck.
Right.
So, in solos mode, players, and I quote the article, holstered their guns and worked together to create ramps using the building mechanic. These ramps joined together to hit the upper limit of the Fortnite map and provided a perfect platform from which to view the rocket. So these players had like really worked hard in Battle Royale mode to get all the way up there. It's not like, I'm not saying this is going to be the point that you see in the video, but like right now, T's on the ground. It's not like they were all just standing on the ground and looking up. They were built their way all the way up, almost like the Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
And they were all the way up there at the top limit. In comes Elemental Ray. My hero. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, though. Like, I understand why people are upset. But anyway, he set a new solo mode kills record of 48, which has caused controversy. Basically by destroying the ramp tower from underneath, sending scores of unsuspecting players falling to their death.
It's... Okay.
It's pretty funny.
It would be incredibly annoying if you
were up there
and then you missed the event.
Yes,
I'd be annoyed. But like,
have I been just desensitized to this though too? Because like I also play things like COD Zombies online where every match somebody quits and like fucks up the host migration, and then I have to wait for that, and sometimes I get booted and trolled by people. You know what I mean? I'm so used to being trolled by people.
Right.
It's kind of funny to be the guy over here, not even involved in this game, going like, ha!
You losers.
Yeah. Well, suck.
The guy got... Okay. Honestly, if you saw 48 people, and you didn't care, you don't care about the rocket, you see 48 people, literally all you have to do is hit R2 3 times, and you knock down their entire building, and you watch them panic and essentially drop to their deaths.
Yeah, here's the thing. Everybody's spinning this like he's just this ultimate villain, right?
Yeah.
And to quote some articles, like on Twitter even, he took advantage of the rocket launch party to set the new kills record. He was put on Apple News over this.
What?
Yeah, and okay, to the guy's credit, by the way, he's kind of leaning into the douchebag factor here and changed his name on Twitter to Elemental Ray and then a space holder, #1 record holder. so I don't feel bad for him at all for getting some chirping here, you know what I mean?
Like, it's funny. I think it's just a whole funny thing.
Yeah, it is funny.
Because, like, the thing is I think the whole thing with trolling, too, is the whole point of it is to get people annoyed, and it's to bother people.
Yes, but
and,
there's also a huge difference here between the beginning of a Fortnite match where people were just messing around, and also we did go back and watch the footage. People were killing each other during this event.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because there was like 40 some up there, and then it was showing down in the corner 68 remaining, 67 remaining, 66
people
remaining.
Were dying still.
People were killing each other in other parts of the map. This wasn't a unanimous like rocket viewing party, you know.
All 100 people are watching.
Yeah, all
this.
100 people. Now that would be the ultimate
That
villain move.
Yeah.
And also, not to my credit, I would have found that funny as well if there was 99 people up there
and he
just came by
kills.
with like his pickaxe and took out the ramp. I'm not saying it's a great thing what he did.
Right.
It's douchey. It's kind of a low tactic,
and it's
especially to lean into it and change your name to #1 record holder.
At least he's
on
like
Twitter.
He's enjoying it though.
Yeah,
like,
he's certainly enjoying
it in.
He's not being a face right now. He's very clearly being
very
a heel.
Very heel.
Yeah. But to his credit, he's having fun with it. He, from what I can tell, has not been being a complete ass about it to people back. I think people are taking it a little too seriously. Nothing really happened with the event anyway.
No, nothing. I mean, yeah, there was a cool couple things that happened, but really it was, it wasn't this game-changing thing, really. There's a crack in the sky. That's really what we're left off with. So
yeah, and you can still see it.
Right.
Like, you spawned in and you can see it now. By the way, I think it's worth mentioning that I'm not playing, you're playing, just because the gameplay is so bad.
It's
I don't
been
want
horrible.
people to think it's me. I
really
don't
bad.
play Fortnite. I do occasionally watch it, though, because I do find it interesting.
It is. It's fun.
It's just not so interesting that I want to sit there and play it for hours.
Yeah. I wish I was better at it. I don't play it that much. I'm just horrible. It's disgusting.
But it's interesting how mad people got to me. Because not to defend, like, oh, my idea of trolling is worse than this. But I do think there's a difference. So, like, something like trolling in, like, zombies, right? Like, I'm just going to bring it up to give you an example of what I consider, like, devious trolling. People will play it for an hour and a half and then back out of the lobby and kick you to the menu.
Right.
That's shitty.
See, that's just...
That wasted, like, over an hour of your time. What did this waste? Like, almost no one was dead.
No.
They built up. It does not take you long to build at all. It's not like it took them hours to build up to the roof. What do you think? Maybe 3 or 4 minutes?
Right.
Maybe 5?
You still see the event. Even so, worst case scenario, Shuri ruined you watching it from the game, in-game live. You didn't miss it. You can still see this stuff.
Everyone was screaming on Twitch.
Yeah, everyone was. So you still saw the event. You didn't miss anything. Sure, it sucks, but it didn't, like, completely ruin Fortnite for you. Or it didn't, like, waste 2 hours of your time,
If something big had come from this event, I feel like it would have sucked more.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Like, if, like, let's say the rocket broke through, hit, what is this, Tilted Towers?
Yeah.
I was gonna say the other again. It hit Tilted Towers, and the map was leveled, and, like, now it's like a desert map or something.
And
you missed it.
Yeah.
That would suck. Nothing happened. Like, it stinks. Maybe let it go.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at with this story. The kid's leaning in to heal pretty hard. It's funny right now. If he keeps leaning in for too long, it won't be funny anymore. At least for me, it'll be very old. Like, all right, we get it.
Like, you had fun, but yeah.
Yeah, it's over. I don't know. It's crazy to me how serious people take this, and it does remind me of, like, the footage when, like, the what was it, when they launched like Fortnite Mobile, and there was like this footage of like this kid like freaking out in a classroom because he was trying to play Fortnite and his teacher took his phone away.
Oh yeah.
You see this stuff? Like, I guess I just think people are taking this game so seriously, almost to an extent where it's
too much.
Yeah, like you should be enjoying yourself. Even the people involved in like that got trolled here should be able to look back at it and be like, wow, what the hell, that's kind of funny but ridiculously stupid.
Right.
And move on. I don't know.
It shouldn't ruin your day.
Yeah, do you think anything else of this? I don't think it's as big of a story as it was made out to be.
No, I think, listen, trolling has always been a thing in video games. You're always going to have people who enjoy messing with other people that take video games extremely seriously. That's part of it. It's annoying. I get it. At the same time, trolling's not going anywhere. So I don't think it should be something that's like made into a huge story because someone trolled a bunch of people in Fortnite when trolling's been going on for ever since video game existed.
Yeah. This reminds me a little bit. So trolling's been going on since screen peeking existed. You remember like split screen, where like you'd play COD with your friend or you'd play Halo with your friend, and you'd be like, "Hey, stop screen peeking," and they'd like wait around a corner for you, and then kill you, and then teabag you as a joke, and you're like, "What the hell, man?" Like trolling's been there forever. And yes, like you said, it sucks. I'm not a fan of it, really. Like, because it can be done very distastefully. I think wasting hours of someone's time is where I draw the line on trolling, where it just becomes mean-spirited. Or like it's done to ruin someone's day, you know what I mean? Like to make them feel like utter shit.
Like very purposeful.
And there's also a difference between trolling like this and trolling like sending someone like anti-Semitic Xbox Live messages.
Right.
Where it's like, that is also trolling, but you're also being a piece of crap. This is just kind of funny.
It's just playful. It sucks. The guy set a record, and it's not a guy like Ninja or a very big Twitch streamer that did it. It's a guy who saw an opportunity, took it, and now is just trolling the world saying I'm the greatest Fortnite player of all time because I got 48 kills in a match.
And a .54 KD.
Yeah, he's got a terrible KD. He's not a good player. He just had a good opportunity.
And look here, neither are we.
No, I'm terrible.
We're not good players either. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe take the game a little less seriously. Try to have fun with it. But if you really want to get back at the kid, don't give him any attention.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what it is. I wanted to say his name in the video, Elemental Ray, because I like citing these things, and it's not like he's some kind of mass murderer. He's just a game troll.
Right.
Obviously, in our situation, we wouldn't, but it is what it is. I'm interested to see if anything more comes from these Fortnite events, more or less, and I think that this story will be in the rearview mirror pretty quick. But anyway, guys, let us know what you think in the comments down below. I'm not really a Fortnite player, so I would like to know your thoughts on the story and on the trolling. And if you completely disagree with me, that's totally fine. I get it. I just kind of want to know why. You know, just lay it out for me.